It's probably summer right now, hard to believe, but summertime will be here before we know it. And with that comes summer camp. And that's where we sent our Casey Lund this morning to develop some skills, connect with nature.
Yeah.
Also, he just wanted to get away from us. So, hey, you know what? Congratulations, Casey.
What skills do you think I need to work on, Steve? Yeah.
Some knot tying, I don't know.
Self-discipline. Knot tying. Okay, maybe we'll get to that. Maybe we'll get to that. We have a fun morning lined up for folks at home today. I want to get to Drew Markey right away. He's a senior program director at YMCA's Camp Erdman. This is actually, believe it or not, my first time being up here. I've always wanted to come up here and do something. I think this is the perfect time to do it as we getting ready for spring, summer. But first, before we talk about all you guys have available, tell me a little bit about the history of this camp. It wasn't always called Camp Erdman, right?
Right. Yeah, so welcome up. Welcome
yes,
up
thank you.
Yeah, so we've been out here for nearly 100 years. So 1926, we started leasing this land from the Dillingham family. It was originally Camp Mokuleia. And in 1931, there was a polo accident where Harold Erdman fortunately passed away, and the Dillingham family asked that we rename this land, this camp, in his honor, so we renamed it to YMCA Camp Erdman.
And, you know, we have so much to cover this morning, Drew. We're going to be talking about a community day, family camp opportunities, but talk to me about kind of the big thing that so many children, I mean, we were even talking with my photographer here who remembers being up here in his elementary school days. So many people have fond memories. What do you guys offer as far as summer camps and overnight camps go?
Yeah, so overnight camps, so we do summer camps 10 weeks during the summer, Sunday to Friday overnight camps. We've been doing that for many years now. We also do year-round programs with the schools. We have classes come up for 2 nights, 3 days. We do weekend family camps, retreats, everything. So no shortage of opportunities and programs here.
Excellent. And you know, I also know that the YMCA does offer some financial assistance because for you know, some families it is an added expense.
Yes, yeah. So we do offer financial assistance for all of our programs. We're currently in our annual campaign season where the Y as a whole tries to raise over $1 million, and all of that money gets filtered back into financial aid so that programs across the island are accessible to families and kids.
Yeah, this is a really cool place. I'm excited as the sun comes up to show it. Real quick before we go, what's the like big ticket attraction item here?
I mean, as you come down the road, you see the ropes course across the street, catches your eye right away. So I'm excited to get up there.
All right, we're going to do that later this morning. Hopefully we can stay dry. I'm hoping that's the case. Drew, I want to thank you, Drew Markey, with the Senior Program Director for YMCA's Camp Erdman. We have, like you said, a lot to cover. We're going to be talking about their community day they recently had, what they are able to offer for Hawaii's Ohana that really, again, so many people have cherished memories up here at Camp Erdman. So we're excited to make some of those of our own today. You can go to HawaiiNewsNow.com, by the way. We have a link to the YMCA's Camp Erdman site and all their activities. Really, see, they got a lot. They do a lot for families.
Yes, they do. Yeah, good stuff. All right, have fun there, Casey. Yeah. All right, 5:37 right now. If you have kids, you know that keeping them active and engaged over the summer can be a challenge. But the YMCA of Honolulu is here to help. Our Casey Lund is live at Camp Erdman. Casey, how's it going? What have you learned?
Hey, good morning, Steve. It's going great. I'm excited to be up here this morning to show folks around. And as we said, when the sun comes up, we're going to get out and do some fun stuff. There is so many cool things to do up here, and we know so many families in Hawaii have made lifelong memories at Camp Erdman. I do want to talk about a couple of the new things and some other important resources for Ohana as we get ready for the summer months. I'm with Drew Markey and Tyler Manuel. Tyler Manuel is the Family Program Director, and you are the Senior Program Director here. I will talk to Tyler in just a moment. First, I want to start with you, Drew. You guys just had a big kind of open house community day. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so yesterday we hosted our annual community day. We had 540 people show up yesterday, just kind of a day where we opened up camp, some of our activities to families around the island for free, no cost, and had a good day with a lot of people.
And I mean, I think the idea behind that is maybe if folks hadn't been up here in a while, or maybe they've never been up here, it gives them an idea of what you have to offer. And talk to me just a little bit about, as we get ready for the spring and summer months, what you guys are looking forward to.
Yeah, so definitely a big day to get the word out about all the programs we do. We have our summer camp coming up, so registration is live. You can get a deposit of $1 in to hold your spot for the summer. We also have family camps, which Tyler will talk about, retreat programs, everything like that.
Yeah, so much cool stuff to see and do here. And then Tyler, yeah, if it can, I wanted to ask you, it's not just for Keiki up here. The camp is also, you have family camps as well. Tell me a little bit about those.
Absolutely. Hey, Mom, love you. Hey, Tommy, what's up?
Speaking of family, I love this guy.
Family camp is awesome. It's a perfect opportunity for especially the young kids to transition into that overnight experience where they get to come here and do things. Families show up on a Friday evening. We do fun activities like a night swim.
Yeah.
And then all day Saturday, we're doing the fun stuff. Got good food that we take care of. It's all included in the price and everything. Sunday after lunch, you finally get to go home. Everyone's tired, sad about it, and looking forward for the next one. So, heck yeah.
I want to ask you a question, too. How long have you been doing this?
Probably about 4 years now.
What do you love about being able to share this place with young people and share really the outdoors too?
That's the privilege, the kuleana, that we get to foster this experience for everyone that gets to come here. I've texted my boss, him included, before during camp and being like, I have the best job in the world. It's just so cool to see everyone come together. A lot of people have never even been here or heard of us, and they see it for the first time, and it just changes everything.
You know, I have been all over this island and many others in my 6 years in Hawaii, but I said I was ashamed. I have not been up to Camp Erdman, so we finally made it happen. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us early this morning. Tyler, give the shout-outs. Throw shaka. We want to remind you, we're going to be talking about financial aid that is available for families. Also, the many, many activities, not just camps that they have here. Fun morning planned at Camp Erdman. If you miss any of those details or you want to sign up, you should do that because, you know, those spaces start to fill up as we get closer to the summer months. We have a link at HawaiiNewsNow.com. Steve, we'll send things back to you.
Yeah, good stuff. You want to say hi to your mom too, Casey? Hi.
Yeah, hi, Mom. What's up?
All right, good job, bud. Hard to believe summertime is going to be here before you know it, and with that comes summer camp. And that's where we sent our Casey Lund this morning to develop some skills, connect with nature, relax, breathe some fresh air. I'm so happy for you,
Relax.
Casey, out there at Camp Erdman. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Steve. You know, I wish I was back there in town with you, writing and reading, but I'm having fun at camp, and that's what we're trying to share with people is there are still plenty of spots left for summer camp at Camp Erdman through the YMCA, though you want to sign up sooner rather than later, because as you know, as we get closer to spring and summer, those spots start to fill up, but they have plenty, so we have a link to do that at HawaiiNewsNow.com. We wanted to show you what's new up here, though, these yurts. This is awesome. We're going to take you inside. I want you to meet a friend of mine. Eric Tuji is with us. He is a senior program director, and you run the Yurt program. I love a good yurt. This is pretty cool because this is not only a really awesome opportunity, almost like an Airbnb for people to come up here. You're right on the beach, but you guys are raising some money for kids to go to camp, right? Tell us how the Yurt program works and when it started.
Yeah, definitely. So the Yurts have been around for just over a year. How it works is you can sign up whether you call into our office or you can sign up through Expedia. We have a variety of different rates. We have a visitor rate that's $300 a night. The Kama Aina rate is $240. Our Y member rate is $220. And you know, a lot of this money goes directly into those programs for the kids. So by signing up for us and spending a night having a magical experience out here, you're actually helping our other programs too.
This is so cool because, you know, you can stay on a clear night up here in Mokuleia. You know, you could really see stars. This is an awesome thing. And like you said, it's raising money. So I also want to just talk about the other role that you play up here at Camp Erdman, and that's kind of educating folks about sustainability and tourism. Tell me a little bit about that.
Right. So we're now operating a Hawaii Eco Tour. So when visitors come out here, when tourists come, we actually put them to work. We have them get their hands dirty. We have them remove invasive species, plant native species. We do a variety of different cultural activities with them as well. Take them up our hike. It's a great time, yeah.
Yeah, excellent. And I just want to ask you know, are these booked out pretty far, or is there some availability? I know it's a relatively new program.
Yeah, so we're pretty booked out for the next couple of months, but summer is wide open, and that's the best time to be out here as well. So if you're interested, I would probably book sooner than later because we do end up pretty full.
Very good. And then just lastly, you know, this is obviously a place where so many people make lifelong memories. What's it like sharing this, the North Shore, with especially young kids, and maybe you don't get out of town that much?
Yeah, oh my goodness, it's such a gift. This is my absolute favorite place in the whole world. So it's an you know, anybody that comes out here, I'm so stoked to share this.
Awesome. Eric Tuji with us from the YMCA Camp Erdman, a senior program director. We have a lot more still to talk about. We're going to maybe get out on the ropes course. We'll check back in with you a little later. Steve, I've booked our Yurt experience already. We're ready to go.
Good, bud. I'll be there, all right?
Hey, speaking of powerful and fast, I'm getting ready to do the Odyssey course here at Camp Erdman. Will I get rained on? Let's check in with Guy Hoggy.
Now, Now, we sent our Casey Lund to Camp Erdman to preview summer camp activities for your kids. Now, Casey said he was going to try everything, and it looks like he wasn't lying. What do you got there, Casey?
I'm pumped, Steve. We are at the Odyssey. I'm with my friend Olivia Ellis. We got our buddies here too, Eric, Tyler, and Drew. Zoom out, John, and let's show these people this thing. If you haven't been up here, oh, this is cool. It's a good thing I'm not afraid of heights.
Good thing.
Yeah, good thing. Olivia, excuse me. Why don't we make our way?
Yeah,
any tips?
I like to walk with my feet a little bit sideways.
Okay.
You're kind of walking like a bird.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
perfect.
Okay.
All right, and then once you're on, I'm going to have you hold on to the lanyards.
Okay. They're these.
Yeah,
okay.
perfect.
Not the cable.
Not the cable.
Oh, man. Okay, that changes things a little bit, right? Oh, boy. Okay.
You're all good.
I want to ask you really quickly as we make our way through, and we've got the fellas up there, too. What do you guys use the Odyssey for? What kind of is the value when it comes to the programs that you run here at Camp Erdman?
Yeah. So we have lots of schools come out. Any schools that bring groups in.
She's just like walking
You're
like
doing great.
a stroll in the park. Oh, man. Okay. Go ahead. I don't want to take away from the message
Oh, no,
here.
you are all good. Any school that brings a group 7th grade or higher, with preferably 13-year-olds, gets to come on here. You're doing great. Here, hold on to both those at the same time.
Oh, both of them at the same time.
Yeah, and then the higher you hold them, you'll feel more stable.
And chill out, right?
Yeah, no, you're doing great. I promise, you're doing great. 7th grade or higher, they come out here and use this mainly for team building. So they go through some team building courses on the ground, and then we get them up in the air.
Excellent. Quick question.
Yeah.
Maybe, why am I out of breath? Olivia, why am I out of breath?
It's a lot more difficult than people think.
And tell us what the guys are doing up there. What kind of part of the course is that?
That's the element called the scary ferry. So they start right in the middle, and then they traverse all the way across.
Scary ferry. Oh, boy.
If you lose a participant, like we lost Tyler, we do what we call the sketchy fetchy. Participants that are still on the ferry get to pull themselves back.
I was thinking we were we'll easily get through all the way down here by the time we're done with this. I'm just going to take a break.
It's easier as you go.
Okay. Well, we'll keep going, but really quickly before we go, what's it like sharing this and seeing kids kind of overcome like the fear that I was like, I'm not afraid of heights.
Right. No, absolutely. It's magical because you have your kids that are on the ground and they're talking a big game. They get up here, they're a little bit nervous. You do lots of check-ins with them throughout their time. So they get up, how you feeling now? Halfway through, you're doing great. How you feeling?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I'm feeling exhausted. Olivia Ellis with us, assistant director. Fellas, wave hello. The sun is coming out here in Mokuleia. It's a beautiful day, Steve.
Yeah.
Shall I make my way? Keep going?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
And now you're trapped, Casey. There's no turning back, bud.
Oh, now we got it. Look, I'm building confidence.
That's what it's all about.
And keeping his concentration. How
it.
impressive is that? He's asking questions as he goes along. Good job.
Thanks, buddy.
Be safe. Be safe. If you have kids, you want to keep them active and engaged for the summer, right? But the YMCA of Honolulu is there to help. And our Casey Lund, he is our resident cool kid. He's at Camp Erdman this morning. What you up to there, Casey?
Yes. I'm hanging out with my friend Olivia Ellis. I'm doing a little bit better. I've got my, and just don't go too far, Steve, because we are having some signal issues here up in Mokuleia, but hopefully we'll hold. Because I want to talk, we have important stuff to cover. I'm doing a lot better, Olivia, right?
You are, yes.
Still a little shaky. It's just like, just go slow. Okay, so we talked about what you guys use the Odyssey for, this really cool contraption in your programming, building confidence, teamwork, things like that, leadership.
Yeah.
Tell me, though, that there's just a couple months until summer. It's coming up before we know it.
Right around 2 months.
You guys have all kinds of different camps, right? Can you talk about some of the specialty camps as I struggle my way down the line here?
Absolutely. We have a variety of specialty camps that individuals can sign up for. So we have horse camp, surf camp, adventure camp, Ike Hawaii, cooking with Aloha. So right after you sign up for camp, you're able to you're doing great.
We almost made it. We almost made it, sis.
We are able to have kids go on to their reservation and add a bunch of different activities that they can do. their mornings while they're out here. So some of the kiddos will be shipped off.
Okay.
We work with some surf companies on the North Shore, a set of stables on the North Shore as well.
Awesome. And then the sooner you sign up, we got our guys over here too. Can we show our buddies Eric, Tyler, and
Drew.
That's right. You guys are gonna zip line? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh man, that looks fun. I gotta give me motivation to get back over there. Because right now, I'll tell you what, I just kind of want to sit down and rest for a minute. So, okay, the point on signing up early though is because you'll have your pick of what to do.
Yeah.
So it's kind of smart to do that. And I hear it's only $1 deposit, right?
Yeah, $1 deposit.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about what you love about this job. I've kind of been jealous of you guys here this morning. This is pretty awesome. Being able to share this with young people.
Yeah, I mean, this will be my 4th summer. There's a reason I keep coming back. We meet people from literally all over the world. We have people that come work from Brazil and Colombia, you know, the European countries as well, like everywhere. So meeting all the cool people, meeting all the cool kiddos. It's really rewarding.
And again, sharing this, I think, I mean, you know, the view that we have, the camera obviously can't see, but looking out at Polo Beach and this really beautiful part of Oahu is something special. We're going to talk, coming up a little later, about positions that the Y still has across Oahu. They have a lot of positions, not just up here at camp. Lots of ways you can pitch in. And so many people have already pitched in, I should say. They were able to raise already with this campaign that they're in, this fundraising campaign, $1 million. And that money goes to kids that maybe otherwise wouldn't be able to afford it. So we want to thank the YMCA and all the people that have donated this year to make that a possibility and those life-changing memories happen right up here with folks like Olivia. We'll send things back to you, Steve.
Okay, no stopping,
I'm
buddy.
going to go shimmy back on over and zip line, Betty.
We want the big payoff.
Oh, I got the wrong side of this rope, didn't I?
Good job, buddy.
I'm flying now.
Oh!
You're doing great.
Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, boy.
All right, we sent our Casey Lund to Camp Erdman to preview summer camp activities for your kids. Casey said he wanted to try everything. Oh, wait, you're not on the ropes anymore? What's going on? Yeah.
I made you look at this. Look at this. We're on the beach in front of Camp Erdman. I mean, my arts and crafts project is almost done for you, Steve. But I'll bring it back down on my way into town. But look at this. How cool is this up here? This is the campfire area at Camp Erdman. And look at all of our friends here. We've got Olivia, Eric, Tyler, and Drew. Thank you guys so much for a really, really, really fun day. I want to start with you, Drew, really fast because it's our last segment. What do you want folks to know? We still have a lot of spots for camp, but they start to fill up and the pickings get slim toward the summer month.
Yeah, I just want everybody to know that we're always up here ready to offer programs to everybody, families, kids, especially summer camp, filling up fast, especially as we get closer to May and June. So get those spots in now and we're going to have a good time.
You're kind of one of the head camp counselors up here, right? Yeah, keep an eye on this guy, Tyler.
Yeah. I don't know. He's just playing with some sand. We're going to work on this one.
Tyler, I want to ask you what you love about this job. How long have you been doing it, and what's your favorite part of being up here?
Well, besides the sand, I've been here for a couple of years now, and just definitely the community at camp and the ones you get to interact with that come through camp are just so special.
Yeah. Eric, I want to ask you a question really quick. It's to your expertise. You have the Yurt program that if folks missed out on that, they should check it out because it's kind of like having an Airbnb, and you're right on the beach here at Mokuleia. You also do a lot to kind of educate people on sustainable tourism. Tell me a little bit about that real fast.
Yeah, so we have a sustainable tour that comes on site. We take them up on a hike. We have a lot of cultural education lessons, a lot of science going on there as well. So a lot of great things, getting your hands dirty, removing invasive species, and planting some natives.
This is really cool. I know you partner with Robert's Hawaii. And then I'll finish with Olivia. You got me up on the Odyssey. How did I do?
You did great. You did great.
You know, I really, you know, and I could see how that would be such a powerful tool for kids. They start out, and I'm like, my legs are shaking. They're still pretty shaky at the end. But what do you see in those children when they kind of conquer that, at least, conquer their fear? I bet that's a pretty special moment.
Yeah, lots of kids come down and they say that was the best thing that they've ever done, and that they had always wanted to do it. So it's really cool to be able to offer it to them.
Yeah, and I should mention, you know, the YMCA is always hiring year-round. We've done many stories. You know, there's a lot of folks that want to come up here. I'm kind of jealous of you guys. I don't really want to go back to town and talk about the news, but that's my job. I was grateful to be up here for the morning, but again, while, you know, competitiveness of being up here, camp counselor up here, might be something you have to work for. There are a lot of positions through the YMCA, a lot of counselor positions, and just helping them run their activities. They do so much for the community. Again, $1 million raised in the most recent fundraising effort, and that's just so far. So if you'd like to donate, and you can do that, you're going to help other kids that might not be able to afford it go to camp. Guys, thank you so much. One more knuckles. We appreciate you and all you do. Thank you, and we'll leave you with that, guys. Yeah, happy Tuesday. It's a beautiful, beautiful day up here. Gosh, I don't want to come back.
Did you guys notice Casey said he'd rather hang out with them than hang out with us? That's basically what he said, right? He said
Can you
those
blame the
people
guy?
would be much better coworkers than the coworkers he has.
You know what? We're taking back that friendship bracelet. We're taking them back, Casey.
And Casey, they didn't feed you. They didn't give
They
you
said they're taking
cheap
back their
eats,
friendship
right?
bracelet.
We have chicken
That's
katsu back
fine.
at the studio.
I got new friends.
Oh. Banned from the cheap eats list,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so those spots
That's
are
a
up for
big one.
grabs. Those
Yeah.
spots are up for grabs.
That's a big
Maybe we
one.
now have a chance.
Yeah, oh, yeah, maybe.